Hey everybody, I am back live in action and reporting for duty, and I am your host of ATalkWithQuaTV. Today I am here to present to you all my mental health unlock your unique workbook. Y'all, I got my workbook today because I couldn't wait. And so I just want to take this time to kind of give you a little bit of a breakdown slash understanding of this workbook, because this workbook, first of all, it do what it say: unlock your unique, live your superpower. So we just, y'all, first of all, let's get into the details. Okay, period. Real quick, front, back, period. Down here in the corner it says the textbook, because this is an overall mental health textbook version for adults or children. If you have any teenagers, or if you just have a family in general and you just trying to work on yourself, you need a starting point. Let this be your therapy if you scared to go to therapy, or if you aren't in therapy. This is also good because while you're working on yourself, you got something to work on while you are at home. Okay, so y'all, I am feeling good. I'm feeling great. I got my mental health unlocked in my uniqueness. You hear me? So anyway, front cover page: unlock your unique, live your superpower. And this is by Arts of Mental Clarity. If y'all haven't heard of this mental health, what's this? A mental health awareness business, y'all. She raising awareness to mental health all over the world, and I just think she's doing a beautiful thing. So anyway, y'all, again, this is the interactive mental health workbook slash the textbook that you need if you are working on yourself and your mind. So I just want to give y'all this little breakdown of this workbook. So this is like the introduction page, and I'm going to read this introduction page. And then also, because I started my work, I want to kind of break down the format of the book and then go over like 2 days worth of work in this book while I got you right here, so that boom, you already ahead of the game for when you do get your mental health workbook, y'all. When y'all get y'all unlock your unique, live your superpower textbook, okay, for your mental health. So anyway, y'all, this is the front outlining of, what's it called? Y'all, look, I'm trying to get in there, you hear me? This is the front introduction page, I guess, of the Unlock Your Unique workbook. I'm finna read it to you, so let me clear my throat, okay? So it says, hey girl. So if you are reading this, then you are really serious about making a change to your life once and for all. Please give yourself a round of applause, or whatever indication of love you can give to yourself. Wink an eye, smile, and secret. Let's say smile in secret, y'all. So wink an eye, smile in secret, pat your leg, rub your fingers through your hair. It's time to give back to yourself. You hear me? So, okay, what else she said, y'all? She going in already. It says this book contains material that will help you to understand and overcome your triggers, process your daily emotions, shift your energy and thoughts to attract greatness, because now you see greatness in all things. I see what she did now. Okay, y'all. This energy, y'all. This book just got me going. Hold on. So, what else she said? Okay, learning to shift your perspective will lead to an abundance of happiness and success in your life. This includes healthy, happy relationships, with yourself and others in any situation, circumstance, or environment. Who desires to have a mentally unbalanced life? Who? Not me? Oh, okay. Now, mental fitness is important because your mind shapes your reality of the world. Your mental health is your emotional, psychological, and physical way of thinking. You are living in anger. Wait, hold on, because I am not living in nothing. What you said? Okay. She said, are you living in anger, fear, guilt, envy, or any other emotion that steals your energy and joy? You ain't gotta tell me. I'm just here for you. So it said, if you are, then your mind is screaming for you to pay it some attention. You have to start somewhere. So start right here. I'm gonna start right here. I'm gonna start right here. You hear me? It said, we almost done. I know y'all be getting impatient, but you gotta be patient with yourself. You gotta be patient with your mental health. You gotta actually take some time, and you actually gotta like sit right there for a second. Like, this ain't no wham bam, thank you, man. Like, you hold on, relax, slow down. You doing it too fast. And that's why we here today, okay? So let me finish reading the page, and then you can get up and go. Matter of fact, you can't get up and go because we gotta do day 1, we gotta do day 2. So you might as well kick back, relax, and understand what you're doing it for, and know that it's greater than you. You are trying to get to the greatest version of yourself. So stop playing with yourself. Okay, y'all. Let me just finish. So it said, take your time. She just told y'all that. So use your journal, sticky note. Okay, you ain't talking about the challenges that come up before you when you trying to do it, because this not. Come on, guide. What guide at? Hold on. I'm bad. I just had to go pray real quick. So now, take your time. Use your journal, sticky notes, highlighter, pens, and coloring pencils. You talking about this? Okay. So get creative. You deserve to get to know yourself again. Yeah, you right. She right. She know what she's talking about a little bit. Note, circle, underline, or highlight the things that you learn, what stands out to you, or the things that you have questions about and need to revisit. Set weekly goals for yourself. Most importantly, remember to breathe. I was about to forget to breathe, y'all. I'm glad she told me that. Now that I'm done breathing. Now, remember to breathe. Have fun on this journey of your new life to unlock your unique and to live your superpower. You hear me? Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for staying present for class. Now we're going to go through day 1 and day 2 of our mental health workbook of unlocking your unique to live your superpower. And this is not going to take that long, but I shouldn't have to tell you that because you need to be being patient. Like she said, she already told you what to do. Be patient, okay? So a breakdown of it is, as soon as you get started, I told y'all I was working, okay? So as soon as you get started, you have an affirmation page and you have a worksheet that is going to help you and guide you through the course of this workbook. So the affirmation page that we have, for starters, it says, I have the power to change my life. And first and foremost, you need to just start right there. You just need to know and understand that you have the power to change your life. If you don't like something, you don't have to be a victim in every situation that every eye will come up against you, okay? We're not gonna just say it like it don't happen. But this page is the real affirmation page, okay? It says, I have the power to change my life. The power to alter my life is already within me. I only need to make smart decisions and then execute those decisions. First of all, I'm not just gonna tell you what to do and not tell you how to do it. You hear me? So it says I can take the first steps right here and right now. All I have to do is decide to change my life. All you have to do is make a decision. All you have to do is say, you know what, I don't like this. not settling for this. I'm not going for this. I'm not doing that. And it may take you some time because right now you are in a space where you have to change your daily habits. Right now, you gotta take a look at yourself. You gotta look at what you've been doing and where it's been leading you to. Now, I am capable of learning anything I need to learn. First of all, you got to understand that you are capable. You got to understand this starts with you. You can do this. Yeah, you're going to have to discipline yourself. Yeah, you're going to have to stretch your mentality. You're going to have to stretch your patience. You're going to have to be sitting in some uncomfortable places and spaces that you don't want to be. But guess what? You're going to be uncomfortable anyway. You're going to be sitting in places that you're uncomfortable in because you are supposed to supersede that place that you've been in. That's why you're uncomfortable. So, you might as well get comfortable being uncomfortable in your personal growth and development and putting some love and some catering into yourself. We can't be looking around for these men no more. Like, if he ain't got no money, then he can't come over here because he need to pay my bills. First and foremost, God is our provider. God will give us every single thing that we need as his pretty little princess and pretty children of God, okay? And if you are a man or a little boy or whatever, God will be your provider. He will give you everything you need. You don't need to turn to the streets. You don't need to turn to that same way of thinking that your parents had, that their parents had, and now that you got. And you see, they just been in the streets. They just been doing what they've been doing, and it ain't nothing but your turn to do it. But this can be your turn to say that this ends with me. Do y'all hear me or what? Because I'm listening, okay? So anyway, this is our reflection. This is our affirmation / reflection page. And this is only the beginnings, okay? And at the end, I love these affirmation pages because she actually asks some questions. It's not just I had the power to change my life with no follow-up behind it. Now, I'm going to just read to y'all the questions. And we're going to skip the small talk because we're talking the big talk. You hear me? So it says, what am I determined to change about my life? What areas of my life are most in need of an upgrade? That's question number one. That's question number one. Question number two, what am I willing to do to make these changes? What am I willing to give up? Question number three. Okay, what is the biggest life change I have made so far, and how did I do it? I'm not finna give y'all the answers to the test, okay? I see y'all trying to study my paper. Y'all trying to see what I put. You can't put what I put. This don't be for you, baby. This like here for you, okay? Put your answers and let's go, because we got somewhere to go. You hear me? So, look, y'all. I'm going to just say it real quick because y'all be trying to be in my business, but I'm going to give you a little bit. I am determined to change my comfort to procrastination / doing the minimum. I will upgrade my completion of goals by setting, I will upgrade my completion of goal setting by finish what I start. I will finish what I start by giving up chill time. I will live, it says, and what is the biggest life changes you made so far? I live in my van, okay? I believe in God to pull me away from a false reality and to change my reality. Y'all, I have never had the biggest reality change than what I have right now, as far as living in my van and just like navigating life and just living in the world right now. And just following God for the what's that word right there? What's that word right there? Following God, like, for real. Like, that's the biggest, like, the realest life change that I have for myself. Like, y'all, I'm on my way to Chicago, okay? Chicago, where you at? Let me know if you in the building, because I'm on my way to Chicago. I'm currently almost 12 hours away, and I'm really just doing road trips and just going where God leads me and help me to go. And that because I have the power to change my life. You hear me? Y'all, that workbook working for me. Let me know in the comments if it's working for you, or if you think it's gonna work for you. We got to get at the baby. Okay, y'all, we almost there. Okay, so the next page. So day 1, y'all, is an affirmation page, and then it's a worksheet that kind of give you the guideline structure. Okay, and it says give yourself a mental makeover. This is day 1. Day 2, it starts over. How you know your book starts over is when you hit that. Every time you hit the affirmation page again, then that's how you know you on a different day. Now, if you want to flow through this and go through this, you can do it in the morning. You can do it again at night. And I just dare you, I challenge you to put this book in your life and give yourself a month. I dare you to give yourself a month. I challenge you to give yourself a month. I pray that you give yourself a month. Okay? You need to give yourself all the time in the world, for real, for real. But when it comes to this is the starter point. Or if you already in this walk, this is right here is like, this is just what you need, baby, period. I don't care if you up, down, all around, far, near, wherever you at in your walk, in your journey of life, you need this. Okay, we gonna go through this, and then we gonna almost be there, y'all. I don't know, I feel like y'all just like doing too much, and I would just like it if y'all just would not, just, are y'all bearing with me or what? Okay, thank you. Never mind, sorry. Okay, thank you for bearing with me. Let me just finish the page. So y'all, okay, give yourself a mental makeover. So as you're giving yourself a mental makeover, it lists some points that you can kind of like follow for structure, y'all. This for structure. We added some structure in this life. This ain't just no more free living. Well, yeah, we got the power of free will, but you need to have some structure in your life. So it says to know what make you happy and do it every day. First of all, let me just read the little part right here. It says, although you might take great care of your body, you may not give much thought to your mental self. It's time to ask yourself, what do I do to take care of my mind and keep it in excellent shape? So for an example, for some excellent mental makeover techniques, here is what this is listing. So mental makeover techniques. So 1 is to do what makes you happy every day, period. I don't care if you might got to start your day by doing something or one thing that makes you happy. And the things that makes you happy, it shouldn't just be spending money. Because what if you don't have no money, or you gonna be unhappy every day because you don't have money? Like, no, something that you're doing, it should make you happy within yourself. It should be, for me, doing my morning routine makes me happy every day. Because if I don't do my routine in the morning, I can do it in the afternoon, in the evening. I can do it at night and do it again in the next morning. So just having my own set of routine for myself makes me happy. Laugh a lot. That is what number 2 says. Number 3 says cultivate new interests. Do what you want to do and stop playing with you. You hear me? Okay? Play some healthy mind games. Stop just being on your phone. Stop just chasing stuff around the world. Like, get in there with yourself. Recognize your own stress responses inside and out. Express yourself. Stay on top of your feelings. And one thing that we have here, y'all, and she said use your highlighter. As y'all can see, I've been using that thing, okay? So it says expressing your feelings through written word can be both freeing and effective. So keeping a journal and writing it regularly. And y'all, I gotta add some stuff, because every time when I write, everything that I'm doing, I just feel like God just helped me and just give me greater thought as I'm doing it. That's why I'm telling you, the only thing you really need to do is apply some pressure to yourself, period. Because God is going to see the work and the effort that you are putting in, and He's going to meet you halfway. He's going to step in. He's going to do the rest. And if you don't believe in God, then guess what? It's the law of the world, which God created the world anyway. So, y'all, that ant's trying to get our mental health. Look, he's trying to get some mental health too. Y'all. Now, it says expressing yourself through written word can help you to be on top of them. And I feel like God was like speaking to me when I wrote that in there, because it's like when you're writing, you on top of the words. Like, you're literally looking at it. So writing is so good and it's so important because you should be seeing what's coming out of you. A lot of times people will just be talking and they can't even hear themselves talk, or talking is it leaves too fast to where your words flee before you. And that is the reason why it's so easy to say what you're gonna do tomorrow. How you even know if you're gonna be promised tomorrow? So if you sit down with yourself, you write the words on a piece of paper, you are above what you're talking about. You have an elevated point of view. You have an elevated and expanded vision for what you're trying to say, what you're saying, and what's coming out of you. And it says when you concentrate on following through with these suggestions, you will give your mind a fantastic workout. Y'all, that's what we're doing. We're working out in our mind. You eat every day. You feed your body stuff every day. So it's time to feed our mind. And that is all what we have for, really, y'all, that's just day 1, okay? Day 2 affirmation says, I treat myself with kindness and patience. Because you first need to know that you have the power to change your life. You secondly need to know that it takes some kindness and some patience. If you're doing something for the first time, and you're not just gonna get it. You're not gonna be an expert if you just stepped in the classroom. Y'all just stepped in the chat. So you're not going to be an expert. You're not even an expert at yourself. You have not even mastered yourself. A lot of times we like to say that we mastered ourselves. I truly believe that you master yourself when you don't have any wants, when you don't want anything, when you're able to really just live life. I'm not just saying just go with the flow and go with the punches, because when you are able to just live life, there's not even really no punches for real, because the punches they're not even punches no more. We'll talk about that, y'all, as we get deeper into our studies and deeper in the classroom. The next page for day 2 is a gratitude journal. And y'all, like I said, I meant it when I said I'm doing it. I'm starting all over again. So I'm really getting in there. And so for my gratitude journal, you are supposed to do it every day at the end of the day, or you can do it at the beginning of the day. It's really when you choose or when you have the availability to sit down. But I wrote, I'm thankful for family time, God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit, and for my mind and my heart. I'm thankful for my life. Now, the very last 2 pages is we have a self-care worksheet right here, where it's just going to ask you some questions, y'all. And it's a front and back to this worksheet, and you're actually pulling out this stuff, pulling it out of yourself. The next worksheet or outline for that day is to build self-confidence. And I really love this sheet, this page right here. Y'all, you see, I had some space to write, so I wrote. And I just wrote, I think I wrote like what I was learning from my worksheet. And I wrote, not having confidence in yourself is a result of not knowing yourself in the desired area. Get in there and do it. Do it with tears. Do it scared. Do it with a smile. Do it with joy. Your worth increases with and when your thoughts of yourself elevates. In Jesus' name, y'all, because we doing it. Oh, it's a squirrel. It's a squirrel, y'all. It's a squirrel. Hey, you want to come over here? Okay, just whenever you're ready, you can come over here. We got open arms for you, boo. So, y'all, now do it scared. Do it with joy. Do it just, you have to do it, okay? And it said, do it when it's challenging and tough. Don't just wait for it to become easy. It becomes easy after you get through the hard day, but skipping the hard day won't add ease when it's time to go back and do it. You hear me? So doing it when it's hard makes it easy. And this is just the thoughts that came to my mind when I read the worksheet of building your self-confidence, because I just pretty much gathered that you're not going to be confident unless it's been something that you've been doing. Like, you know, and the more you have been doing something, the more people would say, dang, girl, you confident and you humble, you good, because this what you've been doing. They just now learning. They're just now seeing the fruit of all the labor that you have put into yourself. So this is why I love this workbook right here. This is my workbook, y'all. You won't have to get your own workbook. So this is the Unlock Your Unique Mental Health Workbook / the textbook, okay? Unlock your unique, live your superpower. Don't just be living, live for real this time, okay? You deserve it. So, y'all, we went through day 1 and day 2. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. A round of applause. We went through day 2, so you need to give yourself a round of applause. Woo! Yeah. Y'all, baby A be putting up with all of this, okay? I know you got somebody putting up with you too, so don't be over in the comments trying to judge me because we over here having fun. We working on our mental health. I love y'all. Thank you so much for staying tuned, for working on your mental health. Thank you so much for deciding that you are going to take that leap for yourself, okay? We need more people like you in this world. We need more people like us in this world. So give yourself a round of applause again, and I will see y'all tomorrow as we work on day 3, y'all. We're gonna keep it going, okay? We're working on our workbook. So we're just gonna keep it going. Why stop? Why stop now? We came too far, okay? I love y'all, and don't be out there playing with them folks. Don't be out there letting them folks play with you, and don't be playing with God, because God is not playing about you. As y'all can see, this is definitely a faith-based business right here, a faith-based workbook right here. So with God being in the midst of this workbook, you are guaranteed to have a change for your life. God is the highest value, the highest source of all. You are guaranteed to reach the highest value within yourself. And it don't matter if anybody else around you can see it or can know it. God has to bless them to be able to see who you are. But while you are doing this for yourself, God is going to bless you to be able to see who you are and to see all the greatness within yourself and all the greatness in your life. You hear me? So I love y'all, and I will catch y'all on our day 3 on tomorrow's episode of working on our mental health. It's a series, baby. That's just what it is, okay? You know what to do, so do that for me. I love you. See you later. Bye. If you are enjoying our content, please visit us at www.artsofmentalclarity.net, and please do not forget to purchase your Arts of Mental Clarity merchandise, which will help to contribute to the expansion of our mental health awareness business and will allow us to expand outside into the neighborhood communities. Thank you. Bye.